April 24th, 2013. Getting ready to put all my covers on my garden. I'll give a real quick tour. Mixed mesclun, planted this year. There's kale that came up, planted in the fall. More mixed mesclun. These are bush peas. Over there are Chinese lettuce, cabbages. There's a bunch of peas and lettuce in that far middle. Some herbs in the last one. This one I don't have anything planted in yet. It's got some carrots came up from last year. There's some little cabbages I planted from seed. There's one pak choi left. That's celery from plants. That's black-seeded Simpson. It came up from last year. It made it through the winter. Now it's growing pretty good. Let's see, those are sweet onions planted this year. That's pak choi. Those two big green bushes, they're collards. We just cut on them yesterday. That's spinach. It made it through the winter. We just cut on it yesterday. Let's see. It's tobacco cloth. Covering up one frame with tobacco cloth. Doesn't have to be too tight. Using office clips and remay. Here's another frame. I think that's kale in it. That's kale planted this year. These are potato onions. We planted them in the fall. They make a whole bunch of onions per onion. But green onions in the fall, green onions this time of year. Then about 5 or 6 onions off the bottom. Then you replant the smallest onions you get. See, got a few of those. This is Swiss chard coming up this year. There's a frame covered. Oh, there's some clear plastic ends. That's the stuff you put on windows that you heat shrink. You can see right through it. I think it's kind of neat stuff. We had a big wind and a rain. It's just clipped on too. There's some that's come, that might have busted. We got some broccoli planted this year from plants. See, they look good. See, this is cauliflower. They're looking good. Let's see. There you go. These are strawberries. These are all white oak frames. It's all organic, no-till. And then the ceramic tile is over a weed mat. This is native white oak. It's my strawberry tower. I custom bin this. This is just 1/2-inch EMT electrical conduit. It's taped at the top. It's PVC running across the top. It's just taped with good electrical tape. It lasts 10 years. The hoops are just stuck in the ground. You can see my strawberries look good. It's Mer de Bois. It's a alpine. Look it up on Google. I just really planted these last year. They're day neutral. The ceramic tile is upside down. It's cheap. So here, look at that. Let me find one of these strawberries that's just so full of blooms. This is the north side. The north side strawberries do a little bit better in the fall. This is the south side. You can see I got a couple blooms on this plant right here. Boy, is it loaded. I set those last year from just little plants. I set them 18 inches apart and I left room below it so when they send runners, I'll set the runners below them. Then it'll really be full, but there's some herbs over here. That's my early frame. This is made out of artificial plastic decking. $85 to do a 4x12 artificial plastic decking. And then that's electric conduit hoops stuck into 1-inch conduit, 1-foot pieces I drove in the ground. All this is just clipped together with office clips. Taped at the top. This is herbs. Nothing in that end of the, gonna put something this year. Dandelions. Dandelions are good weeds. They send down a deep root, then I cut them off. Let the nutrients get to the, here this is a perennial garlic bed. It's the same, and a couple compost bins. This was my very first bed. It's 8x8. It's too big. You can't reach in it. I found the 4x12 works a lot better. But this is garlic. Comes up every year. You can't pull it. It leaves a little piece of garlic down there that always resprouts. You can see thin ones, little ones, these bigger ones I must not have pulled last year. So here's a compost pile in the back. That's leaves. Lots of leaves. They're free. So now we're going to go back and look at the garden again from the back. I don't have anything in back here but flowers because it's the trees rob. There she is. She's putting on another one. We're getting ready to cover these up. It's going to freeze tonight, but I'm not worried. That's it. April 2013.